For all the people who judge without knowing, just throw the peace on, tell them good vibes only, yeah. They were hating, but we didn't even notice.
Hi guys, and welcome to Wake Up World.
Enlightenment now.
My name is Erik Tavares.
And I am Duchess Carol.
And today's topic, we are focusing on spirit animals, spirit guides, power animals, and their meanings and what we've encountered, I guess.
Yes.
And going from that. Yeah. So I'll let you go first.
Yeah, everybody has always, throughout their life, had an animal that they really loved. That's usually, like, for me, from what I understand, that's your spirit animal. It's something you've always connected to deeply. For me, it's turtles. I thought it was because I thought it was, well, it used to be elephants, and then it became turtles because I realized you couldn't own an elephant, but you could own a turtle. So mine changed when I was little. So I was pretty sad about that. You couldn't own an elephant.
That's really crazy though, because growing up, mine was turtles, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then with my last serious relationship, we ended up buying turtles, and I used to have turtles in the backyard too, and I see turtles all the time still to this day.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so that's my thing is turtles. And like, do you have a spirit animal that you, or
currently
an animal that you have had throughout your life? Because this is the one you've had throughout your life that's always kind of been there. It's your favorite.
Butterflies.
Butterflies?
And it's still there. Like, I grew up with my grandmother and grandfather collecting butterflies. They had butterfly magnets everywhere. Mm-hmm. They had this tree that blossomed really beautiful flowers, and there'll always be butterflies around. And then I still, everywhere I go, butterflies. I'll open my front door and a butterfly will be flying at me, and I'm like, I live in Dallas, like on the 6th floor of an apartment. Like, there's no reason a butterfly should be here.
Exactly.
And it's flying right at my face. Or I'll be in my car and it'll come up to the window, and I had one land at my on my job, and I was like, there's this butterfly that just won't leave, and it's just sitting there, and it's a monarch. And every time I go anywhere in nature, I see monarch butterflies. And I kind of understand that as where I'm currently at on my path. I'm in my metamorphosis stage. I still think that I'm in my cocoon stage. I think I'm out of my caterpillar stage.
Yes.
I'm now like absorbing everything that I need to absorb, and then I'm ready to blossom. But I keep thinking, I was like, you're already blossoming. I'm like, I think I'm still in the cocoon stage, but I already know what I want to blossom into now. So now I kind of get it, and I just love it because I see them all the time. And ladybugs, I get ladybugs a lot now.
Yeah,
and
ladybugs I get a lot too.
Yeah.
Like in houses that nobody lived in, like I would see them gathered in the window, and I was like, that's really odd. Nothing's supposed to be alive in this house, I wouldn't think, and like that would be the only thing alive. And it's happened in hospital rooms. I've seen ladybugs, and so yeah, there's a lot of things. My daughter helped make, because since she's so connected with nature and everything, she helped make our little cheat sheets we have here. So she was teaching me about power animals versus spirit animals. And a spirit animal, you don't get to choose them. They're there with you. Yeah, they choose you. And that's your spirit animal. And they'll be there lifelong, or maybe for a long phase in your life. And they'll go, if they're going to go, they'll usually just fade out. A lot of times you can do a meditation to find out what your spirit animal is. I found out one time mine was a white tiger with blue eyes. I don't think they make those in reality, but it was really comforting.
I think mine was, the last time that I had a weird experience, I think I did a meditation earlier in that day. Or I did a burning bowl ceremony, and then I went to go water my plants on my front patio on the 6th floor of stairs that you have to walk up like this. No elevator. And a possum walked up to me. A possum, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like,
wait, what's the possum one?
It's not on there. Possum? No, it's not on the list.
Are you kidding?
I mean, I can always look it up.
Yeah, we can look it up.
I'll look it up.
No, it's here. It's right here.
Oh, it is?
It means...
opossum, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it starts with an O.
Oh, didn't know that. The O must be silent.
My O's not silent, just saying.
Right? And it says diversion, strategist, and a deceiver.
Oh, was somebody in your life that was maybe causing a little trouble?
I don't know. I always ask for signs and synchronicities and omens. And so I'll pray on something or be asking questions to the universe or to God or to source and be like, send me an answer so I know. And for me, angel numbers can only go so far. And I'm so like into numerology as it is. But then at the same time, I'm like, I need a more definite answer because a lot of these angel numbers say the same things when I get to the end. And I'm like, and that's just a blanket answer.
Yeah.
I need something more defining. So send me something that I can truly understand. And then I'll open it up and I'm like, oh shit, there's a fucking possum right there. Like, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I had a bee fly into my car too. probably within the
Wow.
last 2 weeks. That was
Really?
weird. Just
In the winter? I mean, well,
Just-
it's winter now, isn't it?
well, technically February would be winter in Dallas. We're still in summer over here, according to the weather today. So I don't know.
That's why I wore my bikini.
Right?
Now I'm wearing my
Shirties.
yes. My shirt. I just got it today.
It's super cute.
Yes, it reminds
You're
me.
one day closer to going home. Me too.
So excited.
I'm so excited to leave this realm
That's what
too.
I used to be right here. Like, this is my job. I didn't have the sickle, but I did help people.
I'm like,
Come on
oh
up.
yeah, I'm gonna ask for that job. Because like on Magicians, it's all talking about like, you want to be a librarian? I'm like, well, maybe, but I could.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
have to carry the sickle, so it's not like you have to have arm strength at all.
I got it. I'm very sore today, so I worked out. But let's see what I've learned on spiritual animalism, like we were talking earlier. A lot of the stuff has to do with your mascots that you went to elementary, junior high, high school, and college with, and a lot of it has to. It's all a message from the universe in a way, because most of the time your parents pick these schools for you. You don't pick the school or anything, and then. So now that I've awakened into something bigger and more profound than myself, I've learned that like where I went to school was Ireland, but then I'm also learning that I have Irish roots, and I'm also learning about the Celtic cross. And then the mascot of my elementary was a Mustang, and then all my life I drove Mustangs, and I'm like, it's just weird how that would come out. And then if you like look that up, it's like a Mustang could be the same as what you would equivalent of a horse, I would say.
Yeah,
And it talks
is.
about freedom
Yeah,
and
it's a wild
stamina and being mobile and the land, the traveler, power, and freedom. And I'm like, it completely makes sense, because now I understand I like to bounce around. I don't like to stay still.
Yes.
And I like to go everywhere. And then my junior high has to do.
You starseed. You must have been in a UFO for a while.
And my initials are ET. I know, right? It's crazy.
Man, I like to travel, like really travel.
Seriously, I'm
Time
like, I can't wait to learn how to time travel. I'm ready to switch dimensions and so much. But like my high school, I didn't choose my high school, and it was Permian, but our logo was Mojo, which is black magic. So like I went to a high school that promotes black magic, but doesn't even understand that they really are promoting it. It's just like a thing that we say.
Yeah.
And then the totem animal for that school was a panther. And so like all my life, since I was a little boy, I've always been associated with a panther. I have a huge mural, the same, probably the same size as this, of a panther, of an oil painting that I threw a big old fit for when I was in junior high. So like, I have to have this. Like, Mom, like, it's $300. Like, I have to have it. And then it's still at home to this day, but I need to go get it back. And panthers have to do with protection, hidden emotions, introspection, caution, and careful decisions. And I'm like, I think it was a sign for me to make careful decisions, but me just being, I would like to experience everything more than once. Or at least once. I'm one of those, like, I'll try it once and see what it does to me. I probably should have made some more careful decisions in my life, but it has got me to where I am today, and for that I'm grateful. So I don't really judge any of my past decisions at all. I just kind of let it be now.
Yeah.
And I don't even worry about my future decisions. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I might do this, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even try to figure this shit out anymore. I'm just like, I just go with the flow now. It's pretty freaking neat.
But like, it's just amazing. All the little things
Sorry,
that
I'm
happen in your life, all the little things that happen in your life, they're all messages. And according to including the animals that come up to you and, accidentally hit you in the head or fly in your mouth or whatever.
Oh no, I had a stink bug, but not like a typical black stink bug at the nature trail. It landed on my chest, and I think I was wearing the same shirt too. And it stayed on me, and I just walked with it on my belly, and my roommate's like, there's a bug on you. I'm like, it's cool, it's not harming me. And then at the apartment, the exact same kind of bug flew into my kitchen from the back patio, which I'm like, it's the exact same bug. And then when at work, it was stuck on the window, just like watching me in my office for 3 days. And I was like, okay. And when I looked that one up, it said that it's around a person who needs protection. And I was like, so I don't know if maybe me going more into the spiritual warfare realm and maybe not knowing 100% that this spirit animal was like, I know he needs to be protected. So it made sure that I was protected. And I'm like, I'm cool with that.
It's like they're the eyes and ears of the universe. People don't realize it.
I believe that. Oh, no, I was really obsessed with praying mantises growing up.
Me too.
And locusts. I loved locusts. I collected them and loved them. And and people were like, you're playing? I'm like, I love them.
We would go get them as many as we could and then stick them on you, and they
And June
Grab
bugs.
you.
I have a thing for June bugs. I hated
I feel
June
bad
bugs.
for June bugs. They shouldn't have never got their pilot's license. They would end up on their back, and I feel bad. I have to go flip them over.
They're like, what's going on?
They never went to pilot school.
And I used to play with tadpoles a lot too as a child, and frogs. I used to play
Same here.
play with frogs.
I grew up in the country.
What's
Did
a
you?
frog? I did. I grew up in West Texas.
Yeah, I grew up in Oklahoma, and so yeah, we did tadpoles, frogs. Yeah,
What is a frog?
there is frogs on here.
Water energy. Oh, and I'm an Aquarius. How funny. Cleansing, rebirth, sensitivity, medicine. Oh, I'm believing that healing is through food, and food is medicine. Hidden beauty. Well, look at all this beauty. Look at both of
It's
them.
not hidden anymore.
It ain't hidden no more. Back before I was like openly about my sexuality, yeah, I was very timid and shy.
Same
and-
here. It happens for straight people just as much as
Oh
gay.
my.
I was really shy at one time, but yeah.
Frog also stands for poor character judgment. And I'm like, yeah, I used to let people who ran all over me, and when I was in my drug days, I still give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Like, so it might say poor character judgment, but I think everyone can rebound from anything they've gone through.
Yeah, absolutely they can.
I give
Yeah.
everyone.
I give people a chance.
I give them lots of chances. I'm one of those. Like, I shouldn't even be friends with people that I'm still friends with to this day.
Yeah.
Anywho, what else would you say would be a good spirit animal for you?
For me is in turtles, which turtles usually mean like long life, if I remember correctly. Is there not turtles on here? Are you kidding
It's not,
me?
but I already know what turtles is. Turtles, I
They're
mean,
like
take
wise,
it
aren't they? Like,
very wise, but
kinda
it's
like us.
take it one day at a time, very slow. There's no reason to rush through life.
Yeah.
So I didn't really research that, right?
I'm in a hurry.
I'm in a hurry too. Like, I'm ready to. Isn't it weird? Is it weird?
Where's the ship at?
Do y'all think
Where's
it's
the top?
weird that like some of us want to leave? Like, I understand that I have to stay here and I have to fulfill a mission, but every day I sometimes like, wait, can I die today? And then I'm like, I can't. I know I can't. And I wish I could for a little bit and come back. That I would be like, I want to have a better near-death experience. That's where it's crazy too, because like at the same time I'm ready to leave the realm. At the same time, but now that I'm awake, I'm like, I'm ready to do my job. So tell me what I need to do so I can do it. But it's like, you've got to make a decision as to what you want to do. I'm like, I want to do all of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I want to experience it all. So I'm just like, I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm ready to experience. This is, my other nickname growing up was Beaver. And that's what my friend Tiffany, she used to call me. I don't know why she used to call me that though. But that was my nickname. But that stands for being determined, strong-willed, a builder. I'm a master builder. I'm learning that. Learned that from the Lego movie. Master builder number 11. I'm like, I love it. And then overseer. I'm really learning about seers. Do you know about seers?
Overseers?
Yeah, and then there's seers as well.
What are they?
I don't know.
Somebody that watches over?
Yeah.
I mean, they oversee something because it says protector. So yeah, it would be somebody
I'm like,
that
it's
watches over.
crazy.
Yeah.
What were your nicknames, or did you have nicknames or anything that was resonated with an animal growing up?
My mom. Oh, I shouldn't put that. That'd be really. It's honest. My mom.
Be
called me
honest.
my mom called me a heifer.
Okay.
Times.
So it's a cow. So
Those
swiftful,
Not nice names. I'm not quite sure why.
insightful, and focused. And then on that thing on the power animal, it said you can invoke the cow for where did it go?
There. Should be on.
Yeah, call upon the animal, the cow, to aid you in having children and protecting you from nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is like with power animals, that is the one you call into your life for a certain reason. If you need help with something, you'll call in a certain animal, and that's your power animal. And they'll be there for that, what they're supposed to be doing, and then they'll leave.
Then I need to find the animal for energy, because right now on my days off, like I do so much Monday through Friday, and then like yesterday, I was very lethargic, did not want to do anything, and I was stuck in Netflix for the entire day. And the more I keep researching, even about star seeds, it says that we need time to re-energize and being empaths. And I'm like, I completely understand it, and it's really weird. I find myself cutting myself off from the world. And at first I was judging myself, like, I'm lonely, but I'm really not.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm actually I don't like really going back out into I even went out on Friday and I was over it within an hour. I was out, done, and back home. I was like, it's not cutting it for me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm having to find a new out.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to join a book club. For real. I'm going to start a book club.
Did you turn into a grandma? What's going on?
I am. I listen.
Oh, you said you wanted to learn knitting or something, didn't you?
Oh, and I want to learn how to crochet. Yes. See, that's how I know I'm an old soul. That's
You're
why.
gonna have to get us matching rocking chairs. You'll have to
That
show me how.
reminds me. So I had really big ears growing up. And so my nickname was Dumbo. That was from my family. They call me Dumbo all the time. And then when I realized Dumbo has to do with a elephant, and I found out this, and I collected elephants for a long time. Elephant statues. I love elephant
same
everything.
here.
I love the plants that are elephant ears.
Yes, elephant ears.
So it all makes
Yeah.
sense, but it stands for something very magical, very powerful, very wise, and an old soul. And I was like, I get it. It completely makes sense. And then I'm obsessed with zebras. I've collected zebra print since high school, so I've always drawn zebra print. Black and white has to be with my high school colors, and I've always been obsessed with zebras. But it says one that knows how to blend in with the crowd. So I know how to dumb myself down and hang out with people that are in 3D and not seem so crazy. Not her, but I'm using you as the example. But then I like to stand out. So like me
Yes.
being in homosexual and living my truth and dressing very avant-garde and just doing things that are not the norm. I think my other spirit animal would be female. For real.
My spirit animal is you.
Thanks,
you're
Spirit.
awesome.
Thank you. Her spirit animal is a diva. And it's funny because I always say when I die, I want to come back as a flamingo. Heart healing, psychic, people person, and flirtatious. I'm like, that's me too.
Maybe
I
I'm a
flirt
flamingo.
with everything, huh?
Maybe I'm a flamingo.
I think you are a flamingo. I still want to read what this other one I called you earlier was.
What'd you call me? Oh, you called me a cougar?
It's my cougar mama, honey. She is a lioness on the prowl, honey. Round. We're gonna make one of you her nice little snack. She's looking for a snack. Remember we say it all the time, snack? Snack. We're gonna get her a snack. We want to go over these and tell them what they are real quick.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So we got a list of some spirit animals, or totem pole animals. So like if you start seeing them in your life or you encounter them randomly, this isn't something that you go out and you start looking for these animals. This is more like you're at a park and an alligator walks up to you kind of shit. Then, hopefully, if you live in Florida, you never know. If you're over out White Rock in Dallas, or Louisville has the alligator from what I heard. Louisville has an alligator.
An alligator?
Or a crocodile. It's one of them. We should go catch it. Be like, we're your friends. That's crazy. Anywho, if you have the alligator spirit animal, it means that you're maternal, you're revenge oriented. Yeah, you got a quickness to you, aggression, and you are into basic survival instincts. And I can name a few people in my family right now who are alligators.
Well, that's the deal. Is like people are like, I'm a mama bear, and I've always said that, but actually, alligators are very vicious moms. Like, come
That's
after
crazy.
my kids, get ready to come after me because you're going to be doing.
Well, I think my mom is definitely an alligator. Her nickname has been the Wicked Witch of the West for all my life.
Is that because you gave her that? Or was that
No.
someone else?
And then these are like, she's the one into Wizard of Oz, and the whole family would be like, are you a good witch or a bad witch? And then I had to explain to my mom this last year when I awoke, like, you have this power, Mom, and now that I'm awake, I see that you use your power for bad.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to bury my mom saying that she used her power for bad, and I pretty much wrote her eulogy. And was like, this is the eulogy I could give you, or this is the eulogy I'm going to give you if you don't change your ways. And this is the eulogy I'm going to give you if you wake up to something else. And now I see myself, my mom's, I think she's going through her her metamorphosis stage, because I even go out her an amethyst and stuff, and she's coming around, and I see her posting positive stuff on social media, and I'm just like so happy to see that.
Yes.
For someone who was very, I guess, well, she's been through a lot, I can say that. And I know that, but she's always not voiced herself. And now I'm like, come on, like, I'm the baby and I voice every fucking thing that if I want to say it, I say it. Like, y'all need to fucking, like, speak it. But it's always been about hush hush and there's a certain level of respect and stuff. And I'm more of that person, like, nah, fuck all this shit and fucking tell the truth now so the universe will forgive you and then you can move forward in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's insane.
Yep.
She's definitely an alligator. Let's see. What do you want to do?
Ant. Ant is group-minded. Go figure, because they work in groups.
Of course.
Determination, patient, active, and industrious.
When you think of ants, you think of your actual literal ants, like my Aunt Gayla, my Aunt Dana, the auntie who worked with the mom or worked with the family to make sure all the kids are taken care of. It's really strange.
Yeah.
Because they all work. It's really strange. Yeah. Anteaters, we love them. Next.
Lethargy, curiosity, and noisiness. Wait. Noisiness.
I guess I could be under the
Anteaters are noisy? I didn't know that.
Nosiness, being nosy. They're being they like to snoop into everyone's
Nosiness.
shit.
Oh yeah, they are.
I can see some family members being nosy. I have some friends that are a little nosy.
Now you're gonna just like
blast
overlay an anteater head on them when you look at them. Like on cartoons when they saw the cat as the dinner, they would see him as like the turkey walking or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm gonna see them like I did like the Egyptians. So I'll see their body with an anteater head. That's a from what I understand, when your third eye is fully open, that supposedly we're supposed to be able to see each other like that. So like if you were a ram, I would be seeing you with a ram head right now, and if I was, but I'm like, I want to be able to, I do believe that that's going to happen at some point, because we watch this up and I'm like, I don't think it's possible in the 3D realm. That's hard. I want to see people walking around with wings and shit and be like, oh, I love your webbed feet. That'd be so cute. Like, oh, she's a duck.
Yeah, unless it catches you off guard. It's done that like 2 days ago to me.
No.
I was talking with somebody on camera and I saw an alien head and I went pale. And I almost passed out. It caught me that off guard. I wasn't scared of it. It didn't make me feel bad, like scared or anything. It just
caught you.
Yeah, like it was. All I saw was a dark outline of not even like the little grays. It was like more of oblong, but glowing white eyes. And I know this person does not have glowing white eyes, so it was really like. Wow, it really caught me off guard. I was like, oh, what
you were seeing them in there.
Screenshot of that. Why didn't I do that? But at the time I couldn't. I froze. I was like, what am I seeing?
I've had 2 incidents like that whenever I went to the Church of Scientology to talk to them about all that, and she was talking to me. I was just I had just learned about reptilians and stuff, and then I was just watching her eyes, and could have sworn when she blinked that it was doing like a I'll look at it. Like I was seeing her blink and something else blink.
Yep.
And she was wearing her glasses, and I was just staring at her, and I was like, "No, it's fine. I don't want to sign up." Yeah. And I was like,
glasses are a good distraction for ones that have things like that. So yeah.
And then when I did my trip on acid, I saw my roommate as a horse, or as a beautiful brown goat or horse, and that's all I kept telling her. And she was in the room. She wasn't even on it, and I was like, "You're a fucking horse right now." And I was like, that's mane and everything. And
what did she say? No.
It was so weird though. Like, and I've learned that like I'm the cavalry, and she's supposed to she's a steed that's supposed to push me to where I'm supposed to get, and we're supposed to work in unity to change the world. So I'm like, it's really, really neat.
That is awesome. Yeah. So what, armadillo?
Oh, that reminds me when I was a kid. I had an armadillo. I guess that.
Wait, we did antelope.
Antelopes. Active, agile, jumpiness, willing to sacrifice. I could be an antelope. Armadillo, I had an interaction with one as a kid. My brother, or me, I don't remember the story, but at my grandma and grandpa's house, we went hunting, and an armadillo went into a hole. And I think it was me that was supposedly pointing a gun down the hole trying to kill an armadillo, or it was my brother. But
wait, this happened for real or in a dream?
This happened for real, as a child.
Oh.
Like I was probably 4 or 5 when my dad was taking us hunting.
Oh.
Yeah, and then my brother shot. This is how about animal symbolism. So my brother, when he was 10 or 11, he shot a red cardinal on accident, and he cried and he kept it in his pocket for days. Like he would not get rid of this red cardinal. And then I've learned that there's the 4 cardinals in spirituality, and that cardinal is a very spiritual, powerful sign from the universe. And then on elementary, he played for the Falcons first, and then in junior high, he played for the Cardinals.
Wow. It all comes back around.
It's all like, I'm like, I told him, like, you have something to do with Cardinals. Like, there's something about Cardinals with you. And my mom's, it's more about spirit, whatever, meanings. My grandfather gave me my very first dog when I was like 3 years old. And I just learned this the last probably 2 weeks. I've been researching Two-Spirits a lot. And he gave me my first wiener dog, or dachshund. And he said, what are you going to name him, Eric? And I said, Big Man. That's what I named him.
Yeah.
I found out that there was a chief in Cherokee Indian who named Big Man, who was a native spirit. And I'm like, well, how would I at 3 years old be talking about Native American spirits? And then I'm over here learning about two spirits in Cherokee Indian or just Native American culture. And I'm like, I'm a two-spirit Native American. I get it now. Big man's probably my tribe.
Yes.
I'm like, and it's fucking insane. And everyone's like, well, you've gone off the wall. I'm like, call me off the wall all you want. I don't care. Spirit animal, the dog.
Yeah. What about the dog?
Noble, faithful, loyal, teaching, protection, and guidance. What other animals do you have? You had a dove here last time.
I had a dove that stayed here for a long time. And my dove got cut off here. And my dove actually just left.
Yeah, she had a real dove that flew up.
Dove.
Cross-world communication, a spirit messenger, a sign of peace, gentleness, and love. That's pretty freaking neat for you.
I needed love at that time for sure, whenever that happened.
Let me see if I've had any of these other animals. No. Coyotes. I've ran into a coyote at the thing. A trickster, intelligent, stealth, wisdom, folly, guilt, and innocence.
For me, I've had a dragonfly. This last spring, summer, everything. There was dragonflies. Everywhere. And I mean, we live near a lake, but they're not supposed to be here on this area. They're supposed to be near the water.
Right.
And dragonfly was, I know this says flighty and carefree, strong imagination, higher aspirations. But also what it can mean is that changes are coming, because there's other meanings besides just these. These are like characteristics. Speaking of seers again. So like, also as a kid, I had a pet duck. So, like all this is coming back to me right now. This is so weird. So I had a pet duck, and then when I go to the duck pond, I still to this day feed the ducks. I don't know what it is about ducks. And then I'll take pictures. I'm like, Mom, look. I don't remember what the duck's name was, but a duck, water energy, Aquarius, once again. And I'm a water sign, a helper of seers. So I'm supposed to be doing something helping seers, and I can clearly see and deal with my emotions. And I think I'm really good with dealing with my emotions now, because I just drink a bottle of vodka and I'm good. He's a vegetarian.
Yeah, I only drink potatoes. I don't eat them.
I only eat them, don't drink them.
Right? I'm gonna get you. Oh, and then giraffes. When I was with my last partner, we collected giraffes, and giraffes. On this, it says communication.
You can have giraffes in Texas, I believe.
Really?
You collected them? Did you have like a yard full of them?
No, shut up, ho. We collected the statues, like 5-foot statues of.
Ooh, those I've seen those.
Yeah.
Like the wooden carved ones. Yeah.
It stands for communication, intuition, attaining the unreachable, and seeing the future. And what I've also learned about giraffes is their heads are here while humanity's head's here. So you're higher consciousness, higher level. You're able to see more and understand the earth more. And I'm like, and I just get it.
I had a it must have been a power animal. I didn't call it into my life, so maybe it's just a spirit animal. But it came for a while, and I still see them every now and then. But it was a hawk, and like I always see owls and things like that here and there.
Owls are really good.
But hawks are messengers: intuition, victory, healing, nobility, recollection, cleansing, visionary power, and guardianship. So like it was.
And then your owls: deception, clairvoyance. I think you have really good clairvoyance. Insight, and a messenger, and we already know that you're a messenger.
Yeah. I actually studied owls in school for animal behavior class to learn about, I wanted to be a zoologist.
That's weird. I wanted to be a marine biologist growing up.
Yeah.
I think I still want to, it's just like I want to explore the ocean because I think there's so many hidden mysteries.
There is.
And I just can't wait. It's weird because I'm seeing this list and then I'm like, oh my God, we used to eat quail growing up. But I'm like, and then my dad's apartment complex when my parents divorced was Quail Run. And quail has to do with group work, team play, creator of harmony, group of tolerance, protectiveness. That's just crazy. And then peacocks. We got to talk about the peacock because it's behind us.
I need to show them. Let me show them our peacock.
I want to see your peacock. Cock, your peacock. And the peacock stands for immortality, dignity, and self-confidence. And I think that we are both really, I just like...
Yeah. You can grab that pillow. That's the same thing that's up here. To show how to decorate. Because this actually was a shower curtain.
Yeah. And this too?
This I got just a full.
Oh, I thought it was the exact same
thing. This is actually a shower curtain because I didn't want to spend $500, so I spent $20, and then I got little white wood, had it cut at the
Smart.
store. And then boom, you got a wall picture.
Anyhow, that was a good topic about spirit animals.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's so many things. Like, tell us what your spirit animal is and what.
Yes.
I've come
Tell
to
us what
know.
your spirit animal is. Because
Yeah.
I want to know.
And what your power animal, and which ones have you called into your life to help you, you know?
That reminds me, I still need to, I'm taking this because I need to know which one I need to invoke. So I'm not lazy when I'm at home.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anywho, guys, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you.
Have a blessed rest of your day.
You too.
Deuces.
For all the people who judge without knowing, just throw the peace on, tell them good vibes only, yeah. They were hating, but we didn't even notice, cause we're on them good vibes only, yeah. The shit gets wavy, like we're in the ocean, cause we're on them good vibes only, yeah. For all the people who judge but don't know me, I just throw the peace on, tell them good vibes.